How you doing, Lucio? What's up?
I tried the beta Overwatch and then 20% nerf to everything. Feels bad, man. You can't one-shot people anymore.
Lucio, do you think I'm cute?
No,
Shit.
it's fine. I'll just swap it out with this one.
Good evening, everyone. So, I hope you guys are having a good day and welcome to the EZClap All Stars event. So, for those who are new and don't know what EZClap is, it's actually a community server in Southeast Asia for Overwatch, which hosts PUGs, I believe, every Friday at night. So, what are PUGs are basically 12-man organized play, which is like ranked, but you actually know who you're playing with. So, like it makes the experience better, and it's just for those who want to come and have a chill time. So if you're interested, I think there's a comment in the Twitch chat you can type to join the EZClap server, and they're actually partnered with us, which is Unhappy Without You. They're partnered with our server, which is one of the biggest Overwatch community servers in Southeast Asia. Yeah. So today will be the All Stars events featuring like some of the most active and prominent members from the server all coming together to compete in some fun events. So there's a lot of interesting game modes here. There's no normal Overwatch at all today. There's a lot of interesting game modes like GOATs, Beta Overwatch, Role KOTH, Mega Heroes, and something interesting involves that Ask Casters later. So right now I'm here. I'm rXis.
And I'm Papa.
Yeah.
Also, I think you're better known as Veterans right now on screen.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh yeah, the name is a lie. So I'm
yeah, the name
rXis.
is why we're
I
not
was
Veterans for over 30 years, okay?
A bit about myself. I was the former manager for Fraudy Society in Overwatch Ace. And what about you, Fafa? Who are you?
I am a professional bench warmer for the Banana Bubba
Yeah.
team that played in Ace 2020.
And so for the first map, we'll be heading to King's Row, and we're gonna be playing something really nostalgic. Actually not that nostalgic. This is last year, and it's gonna be Goats, or known as the 3-3 comp. So Fafa, tell me a bit for those who forgot. What is Goats?
So Goats consists of the 3 tank, 3 support lineup. The first iteration of Goats are the Ryan Zarya, Diva, and the supports are Moira Lucio and Break. The Goats only get introduced into the meta because of how strong Break was back then. Since now the 222 Rollock has been introduced and several nerfs have been hit the Break, I think the Goats games mode is one of the most nostalgic games mode that people are expecting to play today.
Yes, indeed. And also for everyone tuning in, there are some quiz segments, some giveaway prizes to be won. I believe there are 5 prizes to be won, and actually do not know what the prizes are off the top of my head, but I think it should be really cool knowing the EZClap organizers. So there'll be the first question will be later on before the first map, but I'll just let more people go into the stream first before giving the quiz question. And the quiz will be 1 minute for the audience to input answers, and the first persons to answer in chat will win the prize. But take note, multiple winners will not be allowed. So if you win one, you cannot win another. So let's talk about some of the rosters here for each of the teams. So we have the Daring Durians and the Satay Strikers, and both of these teams are named after famous Singaporean foods. Although I must admit, the logo of Satay Strikers barely looks anything like satay. It looks more like a corn dog. But I do dig the durian logo though. It has the sunglasses and all. And yeah, so for Daring Durans, on the side of Daring Durans, we have Racer Boy, Xenofly, which is I think a lot of you may know who he is. He's a once a semi-professional off-tank player. We have Phantoms, or better known in the community as Phantom with a Z. Luminous, Crescent, or also known as Claire, Yabunsi, and Ampha. And on the side of the other team, Satay Strikers, we have Artie, or in-game his name is Shemaine, I believe. Next rank, Ivan J. Cole, Adrialis, Mememachine, Nabit, Spirits, and Deadpool. So do you know any of these players, Fafa?
I'm pretty close with Mememachine. Like he was on the same team with me, and he was sort of the manager for the team. And I think from the side of Durians, I have heard of Xenofly. He's extraordinarily good. I might have butchered my grammar there, but he's a very good D.Va player. I've seen him in streams many times as well. But Phantom with a Z, and yeah, Bonzi are the same thing. I want to see them in beta Overwatch. I believe both of them should play Genji at the same time because they are both very good Genji players.
Yeah, indeed. So, I think we have a quiz before the first map, right?
Yeah, true. But I don't know what the correct answer or the question of the quiz is. No, I do know the question of the quiz, but I don't know the correct answer of the quiz. So I believe people should be fast enough to Google it, I guess.
Yeah, I think a lot of the people won't know the answer straight away, so I think they have to Google. So, I think we should go into the first question right now. I'll read it out. Only one chance to read it out, and you guys gotta listen carefully. Okay, you guys 1 minute to answer the question. Okay, so the first question is, which character has had the most hero balances based on the number of times they have shown up in a patch notes? And 1 minute starts now.
Based on the number of time in the patch notes. So who do you think it is?
So no one has gotten it. No one has gotten it yet. So okay, someone has gotten it. Next rank, you have gotten correct answer. It is D.Va. D.Va has gotten 18 changes, I believe. Let me check my information. And yeah, D.Va has gotten 18 changes since launch, and next rank you win the prize. So congratulations, but that means you cannot win the other prize. So congratulations, next rank. So I believe we're gonna be starting into the game soon, which is Goats on King's Row, which is actually pretty famous for commonly associated with Goats for some reason. Why do you think that is, Fafa?
Because if I remember correctly, the first time when they played Goats in a tourney by the team Goats, one of the analysts actually used the King's Row as an example of how they play Goats very aggressively into the other people that are playing 2-2-2 at the time.
Yeah, okay.
And King's Row as a structure is a very good Goats map. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think a lot of players, especially in Overwatch players, really like King's Row because of how well designed the map is. Like from first point all the way to third point, there's a lot of variance in the architecture of the map, and overall it's really pleasing to their eyes also. So right now on the left hand side, we have Daring Durians with Racer Boy, Xenofly, Numinos, Phantoms, Claire, and Yabunsi. On the red side, we have the Satay Strikers, Charmaine, next rank on the D.Va, Ivan, Adriel, EZClap, and Nabit. So of course, these comps are really familiar. They're just normal Goats comp with the Zenyatta.
Zenyatta, yeah.
Yeah. So what's different with the Zenyatta variant, Fafa?
So for the Zenyatta variant, it focuses on the strength of the Zenyatta variant is excels in the focus fire. Like once the Discord ops hit the enemy target and you rush in them with a bunch of HP and healing, you can burst down the enemy tanks really faster compared to the Moira or the Ana, which relies on their healing and then anti-nade. Now let's get the game started, shall we?
And something interesting to note here, both Claire and EZClap are actually support players, but usually it's the DPS players who play the break, but instead now Nabit and Phantoms both actually DPS players on the Lucio, and as you know, Goat is the Brawl with Brawl. Charmaine already on the front line, gets bursted down quickly, Racer Boy takes the advantage, the Rhine has died from the side of the Satay Strikers and Charmaine falls. Now looking to push the advantage, Daring Duran pushes past the first choke, and it seems like they're able to push the Satay Strikers back to the spawn with a late pick onto EZClap.
Oh, Ichigo might have staggered himself for the slow respawn right there, but it's okay. It's still at the beginning of the fight.
Xenofly is taking a strange position. Xenofly is well known for his D.Va. Some say he's a D.Va one trick. He probably is a D.Va one trick. And it seems like, well, I'm talking about that. The Satay Strikers have decided to take the high ground over here. Charmaine trying to shoot his team through the choke. And Ivan Cole falls to a 5 strike, and there's a really fast grab. Yabunsi just throws it up. Razor Boy manages to capitalize with a charge kill on the Shamaine, and Nyx Rank and Adro both fall, and yet again, Satay Strikers are pushed back to the spawn.
I believe Satay Strikers now have the ultimates that they can probably utilize them well. If they can utilize them well, they can probably win next fight since the major ultimate Graviton has gone from the side of the Daring Durians. Let's see how they will use the beat or the trends to engage. Wait, they're actually engaging with the rally.
The rally comes out, the amp it up comes out on Nabit, and the bomb from Nyx Rank catches Phantoms. Now, Satay Strikers are trying to stabilize on point, gain the point presence, but there's a flank right now from Yabunsi, I believe. Nice shatter block from Shamaine, and there's a lot of outs coming out. This is what Goats is known for, just out-stacked on top of each other. The Satay Strikers actually overlap both their supports out. That might have cost them, but with Phantoms returning in with his own sound barrier, Yabunsi actually gets another grab. And I don't know who will win right now.
I think Satay Striker has a manpower advantage on the point right now, and they already lost 2 ticks, so I think the Durians might have to regroup.
Yeah, although Luminous managed to get a nice kill onto Nabit. Satay Strikers managed to open on the first point, cap it with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left on the time bank.
That's a very good time bank, but however, oh wait, Satay just got a pick.
Yeah, Adro managed to, I think he right-clicked Luminous across the map. Yabunsi right now really low, he's trying to protect Shamaine, and the bomb comes out. Oh,
that's
how
a big goal from next rank. I was about to say Durian could probably hold at the main choke if they could probably win out the 66 by neutral, but that pick from Adriel literally won the fight for the Daring Satay Strikers, I bet. I'm still not familiar with the fruits and the food name, yeah.
And even with that, even though they managed to win the fight, Satay Strikers still has the ultimate advantage. Daring Durians does not have any outs at all. However, they just now have gotten the rally on the side of Claire. And it seems like Daring Durians will try to defend with a really huge out deficit right now. Both rallies being popped up with the respective bricks. Another good block. Razor Boy hasn't been getting value from his shatters yet. Ivan Cole is looking right now to throw that graph in, but Xenofly is waiting right now with the defense matrix, and the opposite graph comes in from Yabunsi, and Ivan Cole still does not get any opportunity to use his graph at all, and Razor Boy already returns the favor with a charge Q onto Shamaine.
Daring Durians now pushing for more stagger kills to get on the side of the Strikers, but I don't think they will fight any. Oh? What just happened?
For some reason both bombs got thrown out in the side of the map. I don't know what happened in Xenofly.
The Diva players are trying to send a message to each other, I see.
That's a really bad stagger from Xenofly. And Razor
from Razor.
Razor Boy finally shows up after 2 failed shadow. He manages to get one really big one, and then probably is more important than both of his failed ones. Gets 5 down onto the floor, and now they're just chasing the kills.
I do think that the rally should have been saved from the side of the Daring Durians, but they still have graph to stagger out the side of the Satay Strikers and possibly force out all of their ults.
Yeah, and Luminous, Adro both has the Transcendence, but Adro has to look to save it against Yabunsi's graph,
right.
Which actually I believe Yabunsi, I think he's a one-trick Genji, but I think he said that he actually had practiced Xayah before, so it's actually in his hero pool, and seems to be doing really good right now. He's getting grabs relatively quickly, maintaining high charge. That's what Xayah should be doing, Goats.
Yeah, Bussy definitely coming up big with the Zarya's today.
Oh, Shamaine comes on the high ground, looks to 180 shatter, gets 2 I believe.
Oh, next try 8 the graph from your Bussy.
That's a nice E. Razor Boy wants to shatter again. He's getting shatter fight of the fight, but he gets taken down this time with a nice discord from the side of Adriel. And looks like the attacking team of Satay Strikers are able to open up the second point. Xenofly throws the bomb. Doesn't get anyone, however. And it seems like he's just gonna get killed right now, and he's probably gonna get killed. And Satay Strikers look to be taking the second point with quite a hefty time bank still. Not bad.
That graph E from next rank just won them the fight without investing their trance. Now they have graph for this fight, and they even have trance to back up if anything fails. So this is looking really good for the Satay Strikers.
Now once again, Satay Strikers is coming into a new point to get another ultimate advantage. Ivan Co's still looking for the grab. There's a nice... Oh!
Oh, that's a cute bomb from the side of the
If I
next rank.
correctly, Racer Boy's shoot just cracked right in time when the bomb exploded, and that secures next rank 2 kills. And Satay Striker is looking to push to the final point. King's Row.
Right, Durians engage with B, but how are they gonna answer the graph?
Seems like they tried to answer with a Shatter. Ivan Co
That's a really big graph from Ivan.
managed to get 2 kills off the follow-up of that grab. Charmaine with a charge onto Racer Boy. And seems like just a few more kills and they'll secure Satay Strikers. With a time bank that's probably gonna be more than a minute.
Oh, it's barely more than a minute. Yeah.
What do you think about seeing goats again, Fafab?
It is very fun to watch, I would say. No. People might call me out for saying it's very fun to watch, but I prefer the style of gameplay where you have more strategic, because I'm not a good player mechanically, so I prefer the game where you can just use your brain and win the game.
That's
And
true.
Goats is like one of the peak meta for that sort of playstyle.
Yeah, but actually people used to say that a ghost wasn't really that, could be easily countered if it was an unorganized team, but doesn't really matter since both teams are mirroring the ghost right now. They're just trying to brawl it out and just have a good time.
They're just trying to have fun by having 2 hammer swingings and 2 grabs and trends and everywhere popping. They're possibly trying to kill their GPUs with the amount of effects going on the screen with the ults. But yeah, Yabunsi showed a really good play of the Zarya at the first point though. He held the high energy and he was able to manage to build the graph pretty fast.
They're really good right now. And Racer Boy actually has been charging his shatters really fast also, and that's something that Ryan actually does pretty easily as a main tank player myself. During the Ghost meta, it was so easy to just swing into the enemy front line and the whole bulk of the team and just get shatter after shatter, fight after fight.
Let's see, Adriel setting up on the high ground. Oh, no, he didn't, he dropped.
I think he accidentally fell there.
That happens.
Once again, now Satay is on the defense. Charmaine has to shoot up, just trying to play the right game, get his shadow and try to build energy for Zaya also. And as you can see, the Zen's Discord Orb is always seemingly perpetually placed on the Reinhardt, as that's the first, either him or the Zaya
Charmaine.
you're gonna take down, and that's basically what happened here. The Discord on it and Charmaine falls to Luminous. And it seems like Durians might have just opened up their attack here as Phantoms gets a kill onto Ivan J. Cole. And Satay Strikers are forced to back out.
They punish the usage of bubble from the side of the Satay really hard.
Yeah.
So since Ivan already used the bubble on the Charmaine at the first fight, and they used later than Durians if I remember correctly. So for the second set of bubble, Durian actually had an advantage and just used that to deal extra damage onto the Rhine and possibly pick him out at the end.
And look at the difference between the outcharge of Yabunsi and Ivan J. Cole right now. Yabunsi once again is proving to be the superior Zaya in this matchup already, as Graviton Surge available for the next fight.
Then I'm pushing very aggro.
They're pushing all the way to almost the end of the second point right now, just pushing their advantage. But Satay Striker is coming out to 6 outs. Actually, both teams are coming out to 6 outs, and I think the next fight will be really, really interesting. All the outs gonna be thrown around real fast.
True.
That's pretty fun.
They can go for major combo with Shatter and Bomb.
Yeah, that's the bomb, that's the grab. Can he get anything? Charmaine manages to block it in time, and a return bomb comes out from next rank with a return grab, and he gets Luminous. Beat comes out from Phantoms trying to turn the fight around. Racer Boy just on the front right now, just swinging as much as he can. Tries to get a charge, doesn't get anyone.
Oh, doesn't get anyone.
He shoot so low right now, he just dies in the bulk of the team. Yabunsi gets a return kill onto Charmaine, but I think that is already enough to push Daring Durians back to the spawn.
Luminous unfortunately falls first during that fight, so they didn't have any trends to counter the trends from the Satay Strikers. Right now they have a trans advantage and possibly maybe build out a graph faster, faster than the enemy Zen.
Basically, both divas always try to off angle, and this is really important. You want to get the surprise factor for these grabs, and there's a bomb coming from Xenofly. The grab to once again doesn't get anything but Claire, but it does not matter because the follow up is there. Razor Boy's hammer swinging through both of the tanks of Satay Strikers. It seems
Oh,
like
they invest Graph?
they
No, I'm
invest
impressed.
trans also, yeah. But it seems that even though with so many outs, Daring Durians would be able to get a second point with an even better time bank than the Satay Strikers did on their attack.
From the side of Satay Striker now, though, they have the ultimates, 3 big ults coming up. They can engage with Rally and possibly use a Graph. The Daring Durian do not have the chance to answer for this fight, and if they can force out the beat early in the fight, then I think Satay Strikers will be able to hold it. There we go, they're engaging the Rally.
Ivan Cole again with the grab. It's up to Phantoms to catch him properly and be able to sound barriers. But that might not happen because Lumos just gets a pick on the Shemaine. Then again for the Daring Durans, they're just pushing the advantage. They're playing so aggro right now and they're doing so well in the defense, playing aggressive, and it seems like Satay Striker does not know how to handle this.
Yeah, the disco op really helps with the aggression from the goats. Especially if it's put on the Reinhardt and the enemy Zarya already used a bubble, there's nothing to block the incoming damage for the Reinhardt.
Yeah, and that's why you saw last year Zen basically became a must. It went from Moira to like Zen because people realized that Zen is so important. But speaking of that, Phantoms tries to push in and there's a bomb coming out of Xenofly. Can't catch anything, nothing. Charge a bit too late from the side of Razor Boy, but as Ivan's close grab trying to return, trying to change the fight for his team. Shatter comes out from Razor Boy. Shemaine still has his. Shemaine actually gets 5 on the ground with his Shatter, and the bomb comes out from Nixrank. A nice charge, and with that beautiful charge, Nixrank managed to get 2. Nice combo right there from the side of the tank line of Satay Strikers.
That's a very good shadow from Shemaine. Right now, the side of the Daring Durian, they have Graph and they have Rally to answer back. I think Yapuzi is trying to look for the Graph this fight. He sure looks for one.
Oh!
And oh,
Rally a little bit late there. Razor Boy still falls. That's probably the attack done for Daring Durans, as they need to go back to their spawn.
so both teams have used their Rally in that fight, but unfortunately Razor Boy fall first in the early fight. But this gives them more time to build out their support ults and yeah, push
Another
it.
grab throw need, another return, Transcendence. Seems like grabs are basically useless at this point. The enemy Zen is always there to counter. Transcendence is a nice little grab from the clan, manages to catch him out. And Phantoms, although Claire falls, he's trying to push the advantage. Charge comes in from Razor Boy, he managed to get Adriel. And Nabit also falls. It's up to the shadow from Shemaine. He catches Razor Boy. Can they focus him down fast enough? Seems like they can. And can they? Can Seattle Strikers actually come back from this? Xenofly is low on the point right now. Manages to
They
fly out.
investigate, yeah, they can.
Yeah, Daring Durans need to stabilize fast right now. I think they still have a chance of this fight to make it in. They need to. Let's see if they
Xenofly is
can-
getting risky though.
They have the bomb and the graviton combo, and actually Satay Strikers don't have any support outs to counter any fast attack from the side of Yabunsi. So this is the chance right now for Daring Durans, but Adro managed to get his trance in time, but interesting.
Ladder number?
I guess that's the ladder number right there, but voting actually, despite Daring Durans having a really good time back coming the second round, Satay Strikers managed to stall them up to 1 minute 40, which isn't so far from their own attack. So
These strikers were able to punish the over-aggression from Razor Boy and pick him off early in the fight, almost every single fight, so that the Durians are forced to regroup. Because in Goats, without a main tank, it's really hard for you, your team to push in.
yeah, and also just to note that since last year Goats, a lot of these characters has received numerous changes to the buffs and nerfs, especially Break, who underwent a complete rehaul since the old Goats day, and actually he recently got buffed just yesterday. I think her HP got increased. So Actually, I believe we have two players on the break who are actually really experienced on the break. I believe Christian and Mememachine both really like to play break, and yeah.
Mememachine is mainly known for his break.
Yeah, did you see his career profile last season? He has 56 hours on break, man. That's crazy.
That's crazy for a break player.
Satay Striker is back on the attack. Both teams actually managed to secure the first point really fast on their opening round. Let's see if the Satay Strikers can replicate that on the overtime round.
So Razor Boy is getting very low, and the bubbles already came out from the side of Yabunzi. I think it will be really hard for them to push back in. They have to wait for another cell bubble in order to push back. Are they gonna recontest? Yes, they are. The bubble just got melted instantly from the Razor Boy.
Hey, sorry about that, something happened. Step back
It's
for
okay.
a moment, but I'm back. And seems like what I missed, and it seems like it's already starting to be overtime, and the graph comes out from Yabunzi looking to clear the fight off Satay Strikers. Seems like
Luminous
Daring
in the backline. Luminous playing a flank there at the backline.
seems to be working out for them though, and it seems Daring Durians has a significant player advantage over here. And a kill on the bomb comes out from Nick's rank, but I don't think that'll be enough.
Luminous is still alive and causing damage onto the side of the Satay Strikers.
Yeah, and although they already got 2 ticks, I don't think Satay Striker will be able to turn back this attack and they get held on the first point in overtime.
That was a very interesting fight. Satay Strikers, they look like they're about to win the point, but then Luminous, he was at the back line, finding picks one after another.
Initiating match.
Wait, sorry, I'll be right back. I need to settle something.
Alright. So hello everyone, how's your day been? I see. Yes, anyways, we're about to see if the Daring Durians could get over 2 ticks at with the time band that they have onto the side of the Satay Strikers. But since it's a Gold's meta, anything can happen. They can possibly roll within the first 30 seconds and get the point eventually. It's about punishing the mistakes that the other teams are making in the Goats, so we'll see how it works out. So yes, we'll have to wait a bit until our Mr. Artist is back. Oh shit, I might have butchered his name. But it's okay, let's see how are we gonna go with the game first. Alright,
Sorry about that, I'm back.
okay, welcome back.
So it seems like Satay Striker is on the defense now, trying to. They still can win this because they managed to get 2 ticks on their attack. Razor Boy is already so low, discarded onto the front line. Shamin just swinging away right now.
Look at the outcharge on the Shaman. He's already about close to the shatter.
Yeah, that's what Discord does, and you just swing onto the enemy, right? You get so much damage done.
Oh, Razor Boy returns back with... That's a massive shatter from the Shaman.
That's
Are
a
they gonna
big mess.
capitalize it? They're using rally, they're pushing back in.
Daring Durians looking to turn it back around, commits both Rally and Trans. Yabunzi, he has the graph, he commits it. Ivanko has his own graph, he commits it also. And he gets his opponent Zaya. Yabunzi falls. Seems like they need to regroup fast here because they only have 30 seconds left. Daring Durians, this is their last chance to win this map. It seems like they have the ultimates. Yabunzi commits the graph, and Xenofly looks to follow up with the bomb against gets nothing. Next rank has his own bomb, also gets nothing. Mr. Boy commits the shatter, also gets nothing. It's just a vanilla fight right now, but Claire gets the pick onto Shaman, and that opened up the point Daring Durians.
Easy.
Oh,
Oh,
Xenofly, nice.
Xenofly ate the graph.
I mean,
That's
that's what
it.
he's known for. That's what he's known for, isn't he? A Diva 1 trick known for his potent eats. And with that, Daring Duran secured the first map onto the GOATS game mode. Seems like there's a better 3-3 team. And oh, we're back on the screen right now.
Hello, my camera started off. I'm so sorry about that.
Okay, this is just a true event. I'm so sorry I had to go get something just now.
It's okay. I had a very sad, alone moment there.
I'm sure you did fine. Actually, we do have another question soon for the people in chat, but I think we'll hold that on for a while until shortly before the second map. So Fafa, what do you think about that? What do you think about seeing goats after very very long?
It was very interesting. I haven't seen such a cluster of things going on at the screen at the same time after a long time. It was really fun to see how both teams trying to utilize their bubble usage and punish the opposite Rhine though. I think side of the Satay striker, they were really good at punishing the over aggression from the Razor Boy, where he was trying to go aggro to build the shatters, and they just discord him and punish him because they know that he doesn't have the bubble to go aggro.
Yeah, and Xenofly and both Xenofly and Next Rank actually managed to get some eats onto the opposing grab, but Jabunsi seems to have been the X factor for Daring Durance because he was able to get the grass way faster than Ivanko, and his grass itself were way more valuable to the team than Ivanko. Actually, throughout the game, there were a lot of Graph Diva Bomb combos, but none of them seem to do anything. It just shows you how efficient players are right now during dealing with that. And actually, Fafa, I just want to ask you some random question.
Sure.
Which do you prefer, Durance or Satay?
Satay dipped in Durians. Wait, what? Wait, what? No, Satay's dipped in Durian, yeah.
Satay dipped in Durian?
Yes, correct. Instead of sauce, you have a Durian. You just dip the Satay into it.
There's people don't really like Durian, but are you okay with Durians?
Yeah, I'm very okay with
Actually,
Durian.
I like Durians, man. Nice.
Yeah.
Food. So right now we're going to the next game mode, which is still not normal Overwatch. There won't be any normal Overwatch today, but actually this is somewhat close to normal Overwatch compared to other game modes. Actually, beta Overwatch. So actually, this name is kinda inaccurate. I think a more accurate name would be Launch Overwatch, because what this game mode is they're reverting all the characters to their launch statistics, their launch numbers. So there's no post-launch hero, there's no Anas, there's no Sombras, there's no Genjis, there's no Doomface or whatever. And before the reworks, there actually a lot of heroes that underwent reworks that all of that are reverted. For example, one big one is Mercy's Mass Rest Ultimate is back.
Ooh. We'll see. I hope we do see some 5-man rests from the Mercy, but it's kinda too much to ask for, I guess, since we don't really have a Mercy player from the roster today. But we will see if EZClap would like to flex on the Mercy role again as he did in Ace.
And actually, you have the graphic right now, and another thing that I did not know was Hanzo, Torbjorn, and Symmetra will be disabled for this.
Oh.
I think I know why, because this is the workshop code. Due to the limitations, I don't think they were able to replicate the Hanzo scatter, the Torbjorn.
Yeah, true. I don't think they were able to make a shield generator. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Sim, because Sim's actual primary fire was way different back then. It was a lock-on, right?
Yes. It was
Actually,
a very scary aimbot.
So were you playing Overwatch at launch, Fafa?
I wasn't. I think I started playing around season 6. I was less than 500 SR at the time, if I remember correctly.
I think my first competitive season was season 5, because my RL friends actually introduced me to the game and it seemed really fun. And actually for me, the first character I played was Zenyatta, because at the time I thought Zenyatta was this really cool character, but I realized I was absolutely terrible at it.
I think I'm probably gonna get murdered by lots of people right now if I say who my first character is. Like the first character that I play when I get to play the game was Sombra, and I think lots of people hated me back then.
I still remember. I think the first major content update when after I played Overwatch was for maps. I think it was Horizon Lunar Colony, and actually everyone was really hyped about it. I don't think you see that same hype when a new map comes out, and it's just pretty ironic because people were hyped for Horizon Lunar Colony. Ask people what they think about that map now, there's completely different reaction.
Even in quick play these days, I see people just straight up avoid the Horizon Lunar Colony.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not one. Yeah, and a lot of people probably reminisce about this game mode, but actually, for me, I didn't really play Overwatch at launch, but I heard a lot of stories about how good it was, and especially for the competitive scene, it was really good with all the support coming in. And yeah,
Yeah, I think we should move on to our second quiz of the day.
yeah. So, would you like the honors of reading the question, Fafa, this time?
Alright, sure. So, quiz
run-
2.
Yeah.
You guys know the hit wretch sound from the Overwatch, right? So they actually base it from something else. So the question is, what sound do the Overwatch hit wrecks come from?
So the hit wrecks are the hit marker sounds when you hit something in the game and the sound they make. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a real life item. Like what did they use to record the sound?
yeah, I'm not used to hearing things because I never got them.
So there'll be 1 minute, but actually when the first person answers it, then that person will win.
All right, is there?
Let's wait for the answer. So again, what sound does the hit wreck marker come from? We have answers like balloon, potato, spoon, suction cups. Still wrong.
No.
And actually, after the sound itself, there are some edits, but I think if you say what the sound come from will give you the correct answer. So we have 20 seconds left. You better get your brain's thinking really fast right now. What is the hit wreck sound? I
We
don't
have
think
hint.
there will be a prize if the timer goes up. I think.
Can the casters get a prize if no one answers it? Goodbye, guys. I think I'm getting fired.
Opening of the code. Close. Okay, I'll give you guys one. Okay, Shadow Leighton, you're really close. It's opening of something. It's also a beverage, but what beverage is it? Yes, Phantoms, you got it correct. It's opening of the beer, and actually it's the opening of a beer bottle in reverse. So congratulations, Phantom, you got the prize for this second quiz.
Phantom with a Z.
Yeah,
Coming here with the
Phantom.
answer. I'm sorry. Alright, for second game of the day, what map will we be playing it on?
Actually, I have no idea. It's not written in my information here.
Oh, it's gonna be rXis sticks.
Oh,
It's an EZClap map.
yeah. Also one of the launch map, and also I'm pretty sure there's no 222 for this
I
game
think
mode.
there should be no 222.
Yeah.
You can just play anything. I don't think there's hero limit as well, according to what I read just now. So
hero
teams
limit.
can pull off like double
Oh.
Genji, double Winston, and double Lucio.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I would rather have them had the hero limit. It's gonna be really cancel. It's like they want to store
my
the point and
God.
they just swap to like 6 Winstons or something.
6 divas. You basically have 12 lives.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're getting into the game right now. Let's see if there are any swaps. I believe I see one already. Deadpool is coming in, and Deadpool I believe is a DPS player. And also Spirits will be coming in. So Ivan, Cole, and Nick's rank will be subbed out for the side of.
No, Ivan Cole is still there.
Ready for battle.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. That's my bad. Then yeah, these two players are coming in, Spirits and Deadpool. And for the side of Daring Durians, actually Empha will be coming in, and
Oh, there's no the Yaponzi and Phantom Z
Yeah.
combo. Oh, I'm a bit
Oh, they
sad.
didn't put the double Genji from the Phantoms and Yabunsi. It's pretty sad.
It's pretty
Seems like
sad.
Xenofly is actually on the Tracer here, not his usual diva. Never mind, he just goes to the diva.
Don't press F. I don't know what's going on.
Don't press interact. I don't even know what's happening if they press interact. They
Oh,
kill
what?
themselves, I think. Hey, wait, what?
One. Attackers incoming.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
Stop the pain.
Seems like both teams are opting to run the double Winston here. What do you think that is, Fafa?
I think Winston with a cleave damage is very good. Especially if there's nothing
Oh,
like very
what?
old.
Wait, I'm so confused what's happening right now. Why are people just dropping dead on the floor? But it seems like they actually didn't die. What? Is this something to do with one of the reverted abilities or something?
I don't actually know.
But it seems like Adro actually locked the Mercy, so it'll be interesting to see the
5
match
and red.
again. Yeah. Charmaine already has his out and he's looking to cleave through Yabunsi right now, the Genji, and as you know, that's really good. Mr. Primal Rage jumps in, activates our Racer Boy, gets the return kill onto Deadpool right now. Trying to push off Xenofly, but Xenofly won't fall for that. And actually, Diva actually went through a lot of changes too. Before she didn't have the missiles and the defense matrix was much more longer.
As you can see, the defense meter is like 4 seconds here.
Oh, wait, actually, I think if this is launch Diva, that means defense matrix is a
4
whole,
seconds.
like a single ability. It's not a resource meter, right?
No, it's still resource meter from what I
Oh.
see here.
But when Xenofly
the-
used it just now, there was a 10-second cooldown.
Oh, true. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening with Yaponzi. He seems to be burning every single time, but he's fine.
Oh,
No
they have
way.
swapped-
Oh
they have swapped
way.
Two Roadhogs and a Zaya now. And actually, Roadhog. This is. I don't think they are able to. replicate
Jump off the map.
I think got pushed a bit by Claire's boot, but yeah, he did press jump and jump off the side of the cliff. Claire's in the backline right now, trying to ski his way out. Ivan Clover catches him. Deadpool pulse bombs. Didn't get anyone. It's like Anfa has returned on his own Roadhog, and we have two Lucios on the side of Daring Durians now. Actually,
The main
this
point of picked on the Alpha.
is pretty messy. It's just like so many of the same heroes, and Yabusi has his blade. I'd like to see a big multi-kill here. He unleashes the blade, gets one slice on the Ivan Cove, finished up by Racer Boy. He's looking for the dash reset. Slices onto the Roadhog of the side of Charmaine. Gets Claire, helps him with that, and finishes up the kill.
Wait,
What?
I think the counseling game will just ends resurrects you right on the spot whenever you press the melee button. Not melee, I mean the interact button.
Is that because of Mercy or something? I don't know. Maybe it's a bug.
I'm pretty sure that's a bug and that's not intended, I think.
Yeah, and Adro decides to swap off the Mercy, goes to his own Lucio, and I wasn't talking about this, I was just talking about how the hero's difference, but Satay Strikers actually only has 30 seconds left in their time bank, and they need to push it before they get full health, and Ivan Cole has to grab.
They have
Um,
Growth, Pass One, and Whole Heart combo.
Its Spirits just hook the bomb into himself. That's what I saw.
Spirits is taking one for the team.
Yeah, I just took one for the team, didn't want any multi-kill, so he just took one for the team, and Deadpool has the Pulse Bomb. Trying to look to connect, but Sound Barrel denied any chance of one-shotting, and Yabunsi is back with the blade, he gets Adriel. Trying to look for another dash reset, slices through, but does not manage to get the following slice onto the Lucio, but EZClap falls. Fly looking to flank right now, and Spirits on his own Tracer also falls. And it seems like this will be a full hold on the side of Daring Durians.
Oh, unfortunately we won't be able to see more random stuff going on into the point. I was really interested to see the second point where they have lots of high ground and how they were gonna utilize that. Are they gonna go back to the Widowmaker? Because if I remember correctly, Launch Widowmaker has like the 8 grappling hook cooldown used to be much shorter.
Yeah, but I don't think you can really play Widow if they're like every team is locking 2 Winstons. It's gonna be really hard to do anything, especially when the Yabunsi and
Oh, we have a pause here.
and Deadpool are on the dive DPS. There seems like there's a pause coming around. Someone's having technical issues. So me and Fafab are back. So hearing from production, one guy has black screen, and I wonder if any of the teams will swap their composition. It seems like Winston is really heavily favored right now.
Yeah,
After the
Winston.
second half of the round, Roadhog also has come out. Yeah. I think people
Roadhog
are,
1.0, I think they're used to able to one-shot even the tanks. I think it was really powerful, like how Hog was powerful like 2 patches ago.
I think people are just playing what they find fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, we're back in the action.
Yeah, we're back and seems like all the technical issues are fixed. Seems like what they're looking to run right now. Daring Durians is on the attack, just needs to cap 78 meters to secure the win. And actually, if they win this, they're going to be up 2-0.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
And that's actually up 2-0 on the more normal game modes, because the game modes coming up will be a little, actually way more wacky. Oh, but since like Satay Striker has an interesting plan here, they're hovering over 3 Reinhardts. My spirits. Oh!
Is
What are they
Durian
doing?
actually gonna pull out 6 Genji?
Oh, but look at what Satay Strikers are doing. They have 2 Mercies, 3 Pharahs. But Deadpool, I think they asked him to stop the Mercy, he doesn't want to, he just stays on the Diva. So
they're
that's-
actually
that's far.
pulling out the 6 Genji.
Yeah, but actually, you know what? Daring Durance can do, they can just head back to spawn, and there's a lot of rockets raining out from above. All the Genjis are falling down.
Oh.
But you know what leaves this open, the weakness of Satay Strikers? All of them can just go to hit scan, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. All of them are sorting to either the McCree or the Widowmaker.
Oh, they don't have the space. They don't have the space to walk around.
Yeah, they're literally
That's
just
why they got
spamming,
blasted.
they're just spamming all the rockets into the enclosed corner over there. And yet another one falls, this time from EZClap.
EZClap is playing DPS now. He has completed his Infinity Stones of the Rose.
What actually if they all go like a big tank or something and just sustain the point?
I think if they just went 2 or 3 Diva and then just DM
Maybe
the
if they went to a
Pharah?
composition that made more sense rather than 5 DPS and 1 support.
I think they're just trying to have fun. They're just trying to flex their mechanical skills. And EZClap finds Xenofly at the backline. Oh, it's just the flowers raining down.
Yeah, I think something like a healer plus like Diva or something. Great,
Yeah,
but it's like everyone just wants to play the multiple heroes or whatever.
Yeah, if they decided to play like kind of the actual 2-2 comp or whatnot, they have a
Oh.
chance to win. Oh,
Nice pick from Enfa, can get another, slightly misses it onto I don't even know which Mercy, and Adro pops the rest, Rezzers, EZClap I think.
No one can hide.
And there's a barrage coming from Spirits. Enfa takes him down with a headshot, but that's not before he managed to get Enfa also.
wait, they're getting
Oh.
res.
I think that is the Mercy mass
Mercy
rest
ult,
actually,
yeah.
because I heard like a ding sound or something. Speaking of that, Yabunsi he managed to get some, and the DPS, finally the 5 DPS composition is finally working out, and Yabunsi has the blade again, slashes through Ivanko, is slashing through the baby diva of Deadpool, managed to get 2. Let's open up the fight for Daring Durance. Just need to win one more fight.
Is
to secure the
Satay
match.
still going to stay on the same Pharah? I think if it's the same Pharah, it'll be a bit tough for them to retake.
I think they are. I think EZClap is the only Farah now with the out, and actually since they all have squishies, one big barrage can just finish it here from EZClap.
EZClap just need to find some big barrage.
And
They
there's
actually
the
find
barrage.
Snowme, and they get rest.
Yeah, they get rest again, but they again all fall. Xeonfly is in the back right now, but it gets shut down by Deadpool on the Diva.
Well, Ivan and Adriel both have their Valkyrie. Oh, sorry, I mean rest. So it will be very easy to bring the Pharah back
EZClap
in.
was a bit too happy on the trigger there, shot into deflect of Yabunsi, but manages to get rest by Ivan Cole and just brings him back into the fight. And Daring Durians has decided that Diva is the strategy they want to take against the Pharahs, and for all of them has sought on the Diva except Yabunsi, who still carries that sword in his pocket.
Yabonzi is gonna carry the world of the sword.
He needs to take down like 3 Pharahs right now with his sword. There's a Mercy.
He takes down Mercy. Can he get more?
Razor
He
Boy,
can't
however,
because everyone's flying on sky.
there's another rest. These rests are happening so fast. But Xenofly right now is just anti-air. All the divas are just flying up to the air and just shooting down the Pharahs, and it seems like with that all the Pharah Mercy falls. A late Reaper Sword from EZClap isn't gonna cut it, and the Daring Durans take the second map and are up 2-0.
Well, all the Pharah and Mercy drop like flies, I guess. Cause they fly.
So that's the going to be the Daring Durans up 2-0.
Oh well, let's hope Satay Strikers can come back in the second half of the matches. I believe they should have something up their sleeve for the future game modes. That are gonna be interesting.
Yeah, from what I know, the next game mode will be something interesting. It's gonna be one role King of the Hill, so it'll be on Lijiang Tower, and basically there are 3 rounds of control, right? So for every round, each team can only play 1 role. So the first round will be all tanks, the second round will be support only, and if we need to go to a third round, it'll be DPS only.
Oh.
And of course, remember after every map we do have the quiz. Another quiz coming up soon. And what do you think of that, Fafa? What do you think of the game mode?
The game mode, one row King of the Hill, I think for 6 tanks, I believe people are either gonna go 6 Winstons or 6 Diva. Because Winston with many bubbles is very powerful
I don't know
along
if
with the
there'll
cleave.
be. I don't know if there'll be hero limit though.
Oh,
It
okay.
might impose a hero limit.
Oh, true, true.
So,
If there's a hero limit, then yeah, it's much.
yeah, I think there's. Yeah, especially for tanks and supports, there's not much variety because I believe there's like 8 tanks right now in the game.
Yeah.
We're gonna be cutting out 2, but the rest of the tanks will be played. Especially, it seems like there probably will be a limit, and I think for tanks and DPS, since there isn't any heals, I think the fights will go by relatively quickly, especially for the DPS. The only DPS that can heal his other teammates is Soldier
So
Sense.
just 76.
Yeah, but that's on the cooldown. I don't think he can sustain that forever for the
I
fight.
think if players are going for the sustain, they should probably go Reaper and whatnot, but they're gonna get one shot by the Widowmaker at the range.
Yeah, it requires the players to be flexible, so you just like the tank players need to be able to swap to DPS or vice versa. And I believe we'll be starting soon. And actually, Fafa, this is your last map. Last map was your last map, so
Yeah,
I think we'll get to the quiz first, and then you can hear your closing words. So I think right now we'll go to the quiz. And do you want to do it since it's your last map? I mean,
Alright, sure. For the third quiz, I'm sorry. Before Blizzard filed a trademark application for the name Overwatch, another company had already called dibs in it for one of their application. What sport was this application made for?
So basically, I think there was a company that filed the trademark for Overwatch before Blizzard did, and it was related to a sport. Charles, thinking how did Blizzard get a trademark over them though? Did you just like pay them out or something? I'm not familiar. But yeah, what sport is it? Seems like Mememachine has a strategy of just spamming every sport he knows right now.
Can we time him out? Can we time him out?
Crescent is giving the wrong answer because he already knows the correct answer. I mean, you can spam more Mememachine. There's no limit.
We got time out.
Okay, seems like time out. Never mind. Anyway, you did get it. Correct. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. That's really close. Something along that lines. And to everyone else also, the answer is really similar to what Coca-Cola said. It's not OW2 the most, unfortunately. Yeah, Coca-Cola got the answer. It's paintball. And once again, the prize is going to someone who's playing the tournament. I don't know whether the next two someone maybe in the chat should try to get it. But yeah, the answer is Paintball, and with that, congratulations, Coca-Cola. I think yeah, Ivan Co as well. You get the prize for the third question. And Fafa, since you're going to be headed out, do you have any closing words for the viewers?
I hope people will be enjoy watching the games and just have fun. I guess for the players, I hope you guys won't join the prize from the viewers again. Thank you very much.
I want the prize too, man. Actually,
Yeah,
I don't even
leave,
want the
leave,
prize.
leave some for the casters as well. No, we don't know what the prize is. Maybe it's like the contender skins and whatnot. Who knows? I hope we get contender skins though.
I think we'll be having another caster soon. It's actually someone familiar who actually just played in the match, and we'll be heading to a 1 minute break. We'll be swapping the casters and we're going to the other interesting game modes. See you guys soon. Okay. So welcome back. We have an interesting face on my right, I think. So we have the name is wrong still, by the way. It's not Fafabi. Just a heads up to production. And who are you? I don't think anyone has seen your face before.
I am Mememachine, or also EZClap.
Yeah, actually he was playing in the maps earlier. And what were your opinions on goats and beta Overwatch? Some blast from the past stuff.
Oh, I just love goats, man. I get to play my hero, my break hero. Just start
Yeah, your
flanking.
favorite hero.
Just go rally and rush down their Zen, no matter. And the beta Overwatch, it's kind of weird playing all these kind of heroes, especially with like even when you tried Farah. The Farah jump jet was way lower than I expected, and even with the divas had the whole defense matrix.
It was lower. I thought they recently nerfed the height though.
When we tried, it was way lower than normal.
But actually your team is O2 now, and you basically ditch them to come and cast.
That's right.
So
the carry is gone.
once again, the next game mode will be one Role KOTH, and basically it will be a control map, which is in this case Lijiang Tower, and for every round of control, only one role will be available to play. So it'll be tanks only, or support only, or DPS only. So what do you think about this game mode, Machine?
I think it's gonna be all Winstons, all Lucios, and for DPS it can be a pro.
But I'm pretty sure there'll be a hero limit.
Oh damn, then it'll be very very interesting because we can see all the different variation, especially
It'll
for
be
Lijiang
interesting
Tower.
for the DPS, for the tanks and supports. I don't think that much because there are little tanks and supports. Anyway, there are like 8 tanks. I'm too lazy to count how many supports there are off the top of my head. But yeah, and I think the supports one will be interesting. There'll be a lot of sustain.
I think it's gonna be very interesting also because they're gonna play with no heal. So I think they're gonna play with a lot of self-sustained hero like maybe Tracer, maybe Sombra to hack the health packs, and for Mei and stuff.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Now that I think of that, if you play the DPS other than Soldier, you can use Sombra to help hack the health packs and really help your team there.
Okay, as we head up to the next match, we gonna see Xenofly, Yabunsi, Chris, Phantoms, Alpha, for the one row.
Yeah, so you should be getting into the game soon. Are you still timed out, Mememachine, in the chat?
Yes, I am. 4 minutes left, sadly
Hopefully the... Wait, Mememachine, you know the answer to the question.
enough. No, I don't. I actually don't.
You... I mean, here's a heads up, the answers are in the caster Discord channel. But since I tell you that, yeah, I don't think you cannot be eligible for the next quiz. Sorry.
Sadly enough. I want my prize too.
I just realized that you know the answer.
Ready for battle.
So it seems like the first round will be controls, and then fittingly enough, for such a close range map, you will have tanks as the role that is needed here. And am I correct? There is a hero limit.
I think this match is gonna revolve mostly around the Roadhog, as the Roadhog is the only one with self-sustain. Or maybe, and also the ball, who can roll around to get the Mega.
But it seems like no team wants to play the Reinhardt here, and Daring Durians and Satay Strikers, the difference is in between the Orisa and the
The Roadhog. Very interesting. With,
Roadhog. Yeah, Daring Durians does not want to play the Roadhog. And fast steps down. Looking to dive Daring Warriors, and Yabunsi already gets a pick onto his opposing spirits on the Zaya. He bubbles the Winston, and it seems like all the pieces are falling for Satay Strikers. Even with the higher HP, there is no healing for them at all. And the ball rolling around on the point won't cut it just enough as Daring Durant secure the first point.
Very, very interesting because without any healers, right? They're essentially just buying time. Whoever they're buying for resources and inching out every damage. So with Daring Durans running with the Orisa, now the Satay Striker swapped also, but the Orisa helps buy time with the shield and also with the Fortify.
Yeah, there's already a Puhu coming out. He catches Yabunsi. Claire on the Winston gets 2, but it's an even fight right now, but Nabit makes it to his team's favor with a pick onto Phantoms with the grappling hook. Xeno flies all alone on the high ground, and it seems like Satay Strikers are quick on the retaliation and already seeming to counter with it. But Daring Durance is stalling on the point right now. They're 35% and counting. Ampha is trying to roll on the point. A bomb comes out from Xenofly. It does not get anything, but it opens up the space for Luminos and Yabunsi to get their return kills, and Phantoms gets the ult. He gets 2 spirits and Deadpool falls, and it seems like Daring Durance are able to come back and defend their point, and right now they're up to 54%.
I don't like this self stagger because they are actually taking damage and they got no healers. But quite surprising that the defense managed to retake it. Normally I thought that defense would be not as favored because they would have lost health from the previous fight. But surprisingly they managed to turn it around.
Yeah, and Xenofly and Yabunsi are chasing next rank right now. He gets the kill. And Claire has the primal rage, but Nabit pops his mines to defend from the primal rage, and Xenofly falls to the mines. Graph comes out, Yabunsi, there's a solo graph onto Nabit. Deadpool returns to a flux, catches Yabunsi, and then also the supercharger from the side of Lumos also gets out. But all of Daring Durants are falling right now. And it seems like the Satay Strikers at the last minute at 99% will be able to reclaim the point. Xenofly, there's an ambitious Diva bomb there, but unfortunately it gets nothing.
Let's see how for Daring Durance will come back. With spirits being half health, we're gonna see how it's gonna happen for this fight. Hopefully he takes the Mega.
Spirits.
See, the Durian has minefields and they're gonna use the minefield.
Already all the mines are exploding, and a hook from Claire catches Nabit. Deadpool at 1 HP, where is he right now? But that's Adro has a nice 2k bomb. Catches 2. And another hook from Claire leaves Adriel low, and it seems like Satay Strikers are still managed to defend on point. Look how low Ivan Cole is. He gets a mini, but that's fortunately not enough to refill his entire HP as a big tank. A whole hawk comes out from next rank, pushes the tanks of Daring Durance back. I mean, they are all tanks, but yeah. Phantoms, he has the Gravitic Flux, he's looking to use it right now. And Adro already gets D-Max, his spirit so low, he needs the 2% to get his primal rage back up. And there's a flux from Ivan Cole, catches the low health Ivan. Wait, no, there's a flux from Phantoms, my bad. And he catches 2, and he's looking to get the 3rd onto the Winston.
Yeah, very interesting. I thought the game was gonna wrap around the Hawk because he's a tank buster and he can self-heal. But surprisingly it's wrapping around the Orisa and how they use like Fortify and the Hawks.
And with that, with Phantom with a Z's Gravitic Flux, it opens up the point for the Daring Durance, and they're up 1-0. And if they win this map, they're gonna be up 3-0. Satay Strikers need to... So now I believe... So actually the workshop game mode, there's no workshop for this, the teams have to manually switch, and the second round will be support only. So this will be... I'm not looking forward to this because there'll be so much sustain, especially on this point, which is very easy to stall. These fights are going to go on for so long, especially all the sustain right now. Ivan Cole, he hasn't swapped, and there he goes, he swaps to all support. What do you think about the compositions coming out from both teams?
I
What are the
feel like,
differences?
okay, in this, right, the brick will be the pseudo main tank. But however, Satay strikers are not running the brick. It's gonna be very interesting. Oh, never mind, they just swapped back up to the brick.
Phantoms tried to do the rollout there to get a boot, but he misses the window and
And he gets out.
he skeets back. He just gets spirits, but he fails his wall ride, and next rank managed to boop him into the well.
Close boot, but I think this game will be all revolved around the brick and how the brick will control the pace of the fight.
Enemy contact.
Currently, with the new BEP changes, BEP also fires off like a DPS, so we have our tank with brick and BEP piece as our DPS.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Phantom's looking for another boop, but he does not realize that the entire Satay strikers are already on the point. But that's the boop onto Adriel. He gets another one in a fight. Seems like right now, he mentioned the DPS. He catches Ivan Cole looking to beam, looking to shoot down the rest of Satay strikers and establish his position onto the point. Phantom's looking for another boot, just wall riding all over the point, and with that Yabunsi on the Zen gets a pick onto Deadpool. Discord comes out and Nabit falls along with the rest of his team, and Satay strikers are forced back to the point with Daring Durians securing 40% already.
Yeah, Phantom Z is like carrying the team with these boops. He's always getting one pick before the fight. And I think Satay strikers should respect him and watch out for these edges as they keep like standing and clearing
So
them.
next rank, not respecting the hit scan proud from the side of EZClap and falls, and that's a late kill. However, he is a loser, he'll be able to get back to the point really fast. Phantom just more riding around, trying any opportunity to get another boot. I think he's trying to get to the high ceiling.
Both teams coming up with the window, but not gonna lie, I think this window is gonna be do nothing. Since both supports like to rush in with the
So you're
Lucio
saying-
and the
So you're saying that both of these pops the application matrix will get some kills, and Durians are pushing it aggressively with Yabunsi's Transcendence right now, but Claire overstands a bit and gets taken down by next rank, and Ivan J. Cole, he tried to re-attack with his Transcendence but gets booped off by Phantoms. The Phantoms actually has been getting like 3 boops so far, and he also pops the sound barrier, another boop, and there's a nice anti from Lumos.
huge anti, but sadly they couldn't capitalize on it. Daring Durians are running out of time and running out of members. Oh, another huge anti. Sadly the beat comes late and only gets 2, but I don't think you'll be able to turn around the fight.
And there's just a bit more cleanup, and Daring Durians are looking at a 3-4 right now next rank. He's trying to 1v1 the Zen, but the overtime wake burns down, and Daring Durians are up 3-0, and that map was actually relatively quick. So, Mememachine, your team is down 0-3.
They need the break, is it? Put me in as the breaker.
Well, even when you were playing Brick for Goats, you guys still lost.
Sadly enough. I mean, it was very close though. You saw our defense on third. We held it for, I think, a long time, and then sadly we just managed. I got
So
grabbed through the
Mememachine-
wall somehow.
I don't think there's anything to analyze there, so I'll ask you what I asked Fafa. So, do you prefer Durians or Satay?
Satays.
Okay, but
I
what type of
prefer
satay?
satay.
Chicken,
Yes.
mutton, beef?
I like all of them. Mainly the beef and the chicken.
But do you like the cucumber that comes on the side?
Nah.
You don't eat
I-
those?
I'm not the veggies kind. I do eat
how
a
about
bit,
the
but I'm
onions?
not the veggies kind.
How about the onions?
Not bad though, not bad.
What are those called?
Like
You know
what
those rice things.
Oh, the rice, yeah, I like them
Yeah.
too. Now, what do you prefer?
Me, probably satay, but I actually like durian too. But do you like durian? I think some people don't like the smell, right?
Yeah, I just don't like the taste and the
Don't like the
texture.
taste, but you're fine with the smell.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
smell. It's okay with it. Just cover your nose and eat it.
So you can't handle the smell.
No,
but
no.
just
I don't even
cover
eat
your
it.
nose.
No. I just don't like durians at all.
Yeah, and actually for those who don't know, satay is a very famous street food in Singapore and Malaysia also, and durian is probably found all over Southeast Asia. And Yeah, that's one Role KOTH done and dusted. So what's up, people? My name is Rowlet, and I have Lucio with me.
Hi, apparently there's gonna be some technical issues and they're gonna change it to GOAT on the Hollywood.
Yet another hybrid map. So how you doing, Lucio? What's up?
I tried the beta Overwatch and then 20% nerf to everything. Feels bad, man. You can't one-shot people anymore.
Lucio, do you think I'm cute?
No,
Shit.
it's fine. I just swap it out with this one.
Oh.
Oh shit, we're gone.
Oh
Bye-bye.
no, we're gone. RIP.
Alright,
Okay,
we're changing it to...
That was just some fun, and like what Mememachine said, or Lucio, even though he plays Break, I don't even know why he's trying to be Lucio. We are going to be swapping from Mega Heroes because there's some issues with the code. We're going back to GOAT. I think Mememachine is feeling some FOMO right now.
The what?
You know what's that, right, Mememachine?
Nope.
It means fear of missing out.
Yeah, feels bad, man. I
Be
want to play
boomer,
Break.
be boomer clap, my dude.
I want to play Break. Especially with this map, I can like dive bomb on someone with the Break. Especially with this new elevated changes, right? You can like go up super fast and then you can just drop down with rally and then focus the Zen.
I was just adjusting my webcam. What was your experience with GOATs? Why do you think your team failed to win that map just now, Mememachine?
I think it was just a bit too disorganized. Like sometimes we had not just sometimes we're just a bit too disorganized. Oh, the map is starting and they're doing
God
the
damn, they
Halloween
said it's the
version.
Halloween one. Oh my god, I don't like the Halloween maps, man. Especially Icon Vault. Those fences are so cancer.
The fences on second point and especially for the one outside the defender spawn, that one you can block
actually,
two spots.
Mememachine, something interesting here. Okay, from the first map we had Yabunsi on Zaya and he did a really good job, but seems like Phantoms will be on the Zaya right now. And also, look at the difference between the supports. There's a Ana and there's a Zen. So what's the difference, Mememachine?
See, this one has more burst healing while the other one has transcendence. So one can stop the Zarya Graph combos while the other one has like nano to defensively or aggressively push it.
And
I see
actually-
that. I see like Daring Durians don't have their Diva specialist Xenofly, and I guess for Satay they don't have me as the break specialist. That's why
think
it'll be
they're
a very interesting match.
I think they were expecting to play Mega Heroes. I think Xenofly didn't really want to bother playing that. So it seems like the anti comes out and there's already a quick pick onto Charmaine, and also something with the Zen is that Zen offers a disco out, which means much more damage and focus onto the tanks. Racer Boy shoots already down, he's trying to fight the Diva right now. Spirits took the wrong fight, gets T-Mac, but next rank is already trying to beam down. The enemy is high charge and being down, he gets Yabunsi, but the air numbers are just too much. Daring Durians, they have the advantage here. Phantoms is so close to the graph right now, he's like 10% off. He already has the graph, that's the advantage. Looks like he's trying to push in with it, but Ampha, the speed boost off Daring Durians falls.
Straight back with Deadpool has now makes it a 5v5 and a huge grab comes in getting the Rhine to Diva.
The Nano also comes out, there's a big electric blue shatter swinging into the Graviton Surge, and he catches Adro and Charmaine with the Fire Strike. Racer Boy, he's in an interesting position right now.
He's trying to do the classic flank shatter that never works. But will it work this time? Probably not. I find it very interesting that Daring Durians are playing the Ana because they can abuse the high ground on defense to set up nades like that.
Oh!
Will it finally
Racer
work?
Boy! Racer
It
Boy!
does work. He's doing
That's
the...
like- Okay, the camera didn't quite catch that, but he got 4 people, and that's a big end time. By next rank, he returns with a Graviton Surge, and the transactions on Deadpool denies the capitalization from Daring Durance. Stun comes out, there's a bomb comes out, Racer Boy falls to Spirit, and there is no main tank from the side of the Satay Strike, wait from the side of the Daring Durance, and the rest of the tank line falls along with Claire. And one by one, the pieces on the chessboard falls, and even with Phantom's Graviton Surge is up, there's no avail, and Satay Strikers will get the point with 2 minutes.
The classic I just said, it doesn't work. Though it was a huge setter, sadly enough the team didn't manage to capitalize on it. Well, I guess the Daring Durians are gonna set up high ground, and it'll be interesting to see how Satay Strikers clear out this high ground, especially with the super high charge Zarya. He has a
Maybe
grab
with a
already.
huge nade it might have worked, but I think Goats have so much sustain that even if you shatter someone, if the team doesn't have the coordination to quickly focus fire, the enemy team can just quickly just walk back up and sustain, and it's interesting screen swap. And all of Daring Durians are just hiding on the high ground right now. They have their Graviton Surge. Next rank is still has not got yet, but he's gonna get that soon. Phantom's looking to drop down and put his Graviton Surge, but Spirits is already looking to deny that. He sees the flicker of the defense matrix gone and he unleashes the Graviton Surge. Nano comes out on the Racer Boy, and while we are looking at that, next rank also tosses his in. It's a cluster of a brawl right now. Yabunsi falls and Yabin is anti solo right now. He almost did the rally, not enough time to commit, and Claire, the opposite break, returns onto 2 kills. So actually Claire is just like you, right? He's also like, he plays
Another
break a lot.
break main.
Yeah,
sadly
another
enough.
break main.
We had our break face off just now, but now we can see Nabbit versus Claire. Very interesting though that how Satay Strikers actually managed to push it quite far considering they lost the fight. I thought the Daring Durians would drop way earlier.
It's always not the main support that plays Lucio. Like, you were the main support for your team and you play break, and Claire is supposed to be his main support instead of break.
Oh man. Very interesting, but in like, at least in Overwatch, they usually the DPS that plays the break. However, this break is way different
Daring
from...
Durians Racer Boy is just on the small little bridge. Then just Phantom just throws his breath in. There's a self-destruct, nice bomb. Just tosses it over the head of the bridge, and Yabunsi gets to it. Actually, I never even seen Yabunsi on Diva before.
Never seen him, but then his Diva placement, the bomb placement was perfect, literally on the Reinhardt's head. He can't manage to block it. He managed to push it halfway, and we can see. Usually, Goats is a very long. Normally takes very long fights, and we can see. Maybe they only have 1 or 2 fights left.
There's 1 minute 50 from the side. Phantoms already gets the pick on his opposite. Zaya, Racer Boy, Nano again, always getting the Nano trace, lays down the shatter. Doesn't really get anything, but a charge onto Charmaine is good enough to secure the team fight.
Just unlucky that the Zarya got picked off first. And usually they say like if the Zarya or the Rhine dies first, right? They lose the fight 75% of the time. Or at least that was all stats based on the
yeah.
whole book.
And look at the out deficit Daring Durance is under. Satay Striker has the clear ultimate advantage right now. They have the Graviton Surge, but Phantoms is also nearing his. However, as you said, Enfa needs to build up his sound barrier fast. If not, the graph of next rank can quickly catch them, and there's nothing to protect them. Enfa does not choose to commit sound barrier, and that's probably the correct choice as his team already falls.
Hopefully they can manage to fight this just before it reaches the corner, but I don't think they'll have enough time to reach. So.
And it seems like Lumos had enough of Diana and chooses to go to his own Zen to fight Deadpool.
And without the high ground anymore, I think Zen is the way better pick. As Charmaine gets caught out by both, as he gets surrounded by both the Diva, the Zen, and the enemy team.
Phantoms gets to Deadpool, trying to fight the Diva, but the armor of the Diva, the HP pool is too big for him to handle, and he falls. And Daring Durians are pushing their advantage into the spawn of Satay Strikers.
You see, as both teams are, or at least Satay Striker already has rally, while Daring Durians is close to it, and they also have both teams are very close to trans. You see, Phantom's grab can come on.
Reinhardt playing the mind game. Charmaine thought he had the opportunity, but his shatter gets nothing. Racer Boy, he tries to 180, actually just more of a 90 degrees, but saying that the graph comes out from Phantoms. Phantom with a Z, he catches a bit, and team manages to capitalize.
See Satay Strikers, at least they're coming up with 4 ults. Hopefully they can do the grab bomb combo.
Jabunsi waving in front of the spawn. Xiaofu doesn't get, but he just manages to get out. But Numenos does a nice clean kill of the Deadpool.
I think they have to back to fight at 6. They need to actually start using ults and engage us. They've just been sitting on ults apparently.
Yeah, they just been sitting and not committing, and that's not gonna win them the point. But there's a graph bomb combo, but I don't think they'll get anything. Actually, color me wrong, it catches phantoms, but Yabunsi he returns onto spirits. But that's not enough as Satay strikers. They use their outs, they use their out advantage, commit all 3 tank outs, and they get the point rolling.
To see as at least Satay strikers still have both defensive ults and their break ult coming up. All Daring Durians only have a Rhine ult and a Zarya ult. The Rhine ult can be good, can be huge, but it's very unreliable.
For the short term fight, it's up to Razor Boy and his Shatter. Can he land a huge one? Maybe not necessary because Claire already falls from Deadpool. Yabunsi is on the back line looking for something. Razor Boy slams down onto the ground, doesn't really manage to catch anything. And the numbers advantage are just too far to handle for Satay, for the side of Daring Durians, and their defense is crumbling as we speak. Only Phantoms is left on the point, and just a few more trickle, and that's it. Satay Striker will manage to cap the point in overtime.
I mean, they've been holding ults, and we can finally see what happens when they finally use the ults. They just use 4 ults and then they just cleared up both points. Surprised the fights ended so fast though. Considering Goats is usually very slow, I think the Brig got caught out early, so the fight, I mean, it just crumbled for Daring Durian.
Yeah, it seems like the taunts of the Durians weren't prickly enough to hold down the defense. The Satay strikers managed to overcome them on their attack. And now the sides are flipped. Daring Durians will be on the attack and Satay strikers will be on the defense. Same compositions comes out, still Goats as that is the game mode. What do you think went wrong there for Daring Durians, Mememachine?
I think they got a bit too cocky. Their break got caught out, and for the fight before that, they just did Satay Striker just press Q and won.
Seems like Satay Striker think they found the formula to winning. They swapped Nabit Adro's role. Now Adro is on the break and Nabit's on the Lucio. But I don't know whether that's their recipe to success. We shall find out soon. Luminous right click bound doesn't manage to catch anything. Now Daring Durians are trying to push to the point.
They see the Zen on high ground, but then they gave up the high ground.
So it seems like the crowd is favoring the underdogs right now, Satay. And hopefully your cheers will be able to get them the win.
We see something from Daring Durians that Satay didn't do was that they are now holding the high ground so that they can give their Zen free access and safety from the enemy rush. However, the Satay strikers are coming up and there's a huge pin from Charmaine. He gets one and then the enemy team has to retreat.
Yes indeed, it seems like Satay strikers managed to stabilize on defense and they get the first fight win. And with that, Charmaine and next rank also have their respective ultimates.
Yeah, hopefully we can see Satay strikers hold the high ground again, but we'll see.
I see a Ryan in the back. Charmaine is trying to flank Shatter. It did not work too well for Razor Boy now.
And it does not work again.
It worked even worse for him. The whole of Daring Durians spotted him turn around and just focus him down. And with Nominous' Transcendence, they managed to kill some. And next rank spirits, they all fall. And it seems like that mistake from Charmaine has cost the fight for Satay strikers.
The classic feed, as they say with the Rhine chapter.
Feed of fam, feast of fam.
That's right. So they're coming in. Wait, they're pushing you with the trance and they're unable to touch because of
that's
Phantom grab.
Yeah, that's a nice grab from Phantom with a Z.
They're cutting off the only access point
Yeah.
to the point.
You could say it was a Force D9. Yup, Moons.
You can see
Seems like-
Daring Durians are already starting to hold the high ground. The Lucio and the Diva going high ground.
What is What is next rank doing alone up here? He has the support of the D.Va, but Enfa boots them down to secure the high ground for his team. No contest from the side. Spirits tries to fly up to contest, but yet another book comes down. And there's a lot of outs for the next fight. But a mistake from next rank there, taking the elevator up, might have cost his team the defense, but not if Spirits counters with 2. Taking down Phantoms and Claire.
Oh, a huge spin, and it makes a comeback. Hopefully they can stabilize and hold the high ground with the Zen this time. Yes, Daring Durians sitting with 2 ults. Currently the Shatter and the Bomb usually is a very good combo if the Shatter lands. While for Satay Strikers they're coming up with 4 ults, with the Shatter, the Rally, the Transcendence and the Grab. Hopefully they can just use the 2 ults and quickly win this fight instead of saving it.
Charmaine needs to be clicked on the finger to block both of the ultimates, or it's up to next rank to utilize his bubbles. Adro pops the rally, they are already pushing in. The bulk all rushing in with their Ghost composition. Manages to scare Daring Durans back to the spawn, but it seemed like an outwasted as they're just able to kite back. Daring Durans is on the offensive right now, pushing in with their speed, and that's a nice eat. Yabunsi right clicks away, next rank up into the sky, and Phantoms, he throws the grab in, Yabunsi also throws the bomb in, and he catches 2, and the rest all follow.
Oh, very huge eat from Yabunsi, and then also a huge bomb from him. Well, set up by the Zarya, but still huge. Now hopefully we can see Daring Durans has 2 ults coming up with the Trance and the Beat. Oh, and they also have the Shatter coming up. Hopefully Satay, hopefully Satay Strikers can retouch, and they can. Now it's all up to Racer Boy if he can make a huge Shatter.
Racer Boy hasn't been too hot on the hammer this round, but tries to return and he catches Nabin with a fire strike, but Spirits kills him off with a bomb. Yet another kill with a bomb from Spirits. And the Discord onto Charmaine holds him steady. Deadpool however falls, and Adro tries to sustain his team with the rally, but a grab comes out from Phantoms, and I don't think a rally is enough to cut the sustain. Another grab comes out of the next rank, looking to turn the fight around, forces Luminos's Transcendence, and Luminous after the Transcendence gets a pick onto Charmaine, and it looks like the cleanup is there for Daring Durans, and they are able to cap the second point.
They cap it, and while Satay Strikers expended most of their ults, there's a huge one for Daring Durans. Now for Daring Durans they have the grab bomb combo again, and a huge pin from Charmaine. Hopefully they can capitalize it and win the first fight, holding the first choke.
There's a nice pin, and with that Satay Striker turns around, they're trying to push the offensive. Now Charmaine has the Shatter. There is no shoot from the side of Racer Boy, but the shoot is back. Charmaine is trying to look for a crack in the shoot to pound that hammer, but Deadpool already has his back with a kill onto Empha.
They have now both sides are coming out with ults, with the grab coming out with the beat and the trance coming out to counter it. Rally expanded while Daring Durans rally is coming up, and they use it right now. The Shadow gets blocked, and they counter the grab with the Transcendence.
Phantom throws the grab in, there's the bomb onto the skyline, doesn't get anything, but Adro already falls. Phantom is looking for the Zen right now, beams him down, and next rank is soon to follow. His bubble helps him for a mere split seconds, but there is nothing to be done. And Daring Durans continue the push with 1 minute and 30 in their time bank.
Yeah, they won the fight, but however they use almost all their ults. And Satay Strikers, they at least still have the Shatter and the D.Va bomb still up.
Yeah, and those ultimates are gonna be key if they want to win the next team fight. Pushing the payload right now, Satay Striker contests it. The Discord is out on Charmaine, but Spirit is there to peel with his D.Va bomb. Racer Boy flips him shoot in time, and Empha gets the kill onto Adriel. Charmaine, what is he doing? He's going onto the high ground. He's maybe trying to get a charge or something of the sorts.
Oh, he's trying to do the classic flank shatter. Oh, never mind, he got the pin. Oh, but he gets... The grab cancels the
Maybe he
charge.
thought he could do something there, but he did not even have his shatter, and Daring Durians, they take it with a 45 seconds advantage. And we're back into the overtime round. Yet again, Satay Strikers ever on the back foot.
He was going to pin the Diva, but then the grab sucked him up and the Diva got saved right at the last minute. Probably wouldn't have changed anything though, but that just feels bad, man, for him.
Feels bad indeed. Mememachine, do you think your team has the ability to turn this time bank around to their favor?
I mean, it's goats, anything
Yeah.
can happen. It's the 45 seconds essentially just one more fight they
You
have.
just need the momentum in your favor. Enable that first fight is very, very important.
Oh, Satay Strikers running with the Moira instead. So they're trying to go. Oh, never mind. They swapped up back to the set.
30 seconds.
Satay Strikers yet again they decided to roll swap, trying to find another recipe. Deadpool swaps from the Zen to the Diva with spirits going over to the Lucio. However, they have tried again and again different formulas, but it never seems to work to its maximum potential. Can this be the set role composition that will lead Satay Striker to their map victory?
I see that they're running the Moira, so they're planning to go pure rush.
But
It's a very old version of Ghosts, kind of outdated. However, with a pure rush, if they do fast enough, they may be able to beat the Zen Ghost, which is slightly slower than the normal.
he's just banking on the fact that he can have her out very fast. He's building his coalescence already onto 70%. But as you can see, the Discord from Luminous is super strong. Charmaine is getting burned down so fast, but coalescence is there to aid his health. And they are pushing it right now. Yabunsi is super low, he flies up to the ground, but as you can see, so many critical sides from the Satay Striker. Charmaine throws in the Shatter, gets free. Luminous has the Transcendence, pops it, and the grab comes out from Phantoms with a strike from Sarah Racer Boy, and it seems like with 10 seconds left, there is nothing Satay Strikers can do. They had the idea of sustaining the coalescence, but it does not seem to work out. That's the reason why Zen was favored afterwards in goals.
You can see the strength of Moira though. She got her ult in 30 seconds, but however, the ult is not very strong compared to other ults like Transcendence. And yes, it does agree. It does give a lot of healing. However, the damage from Zen is, and the Discord op, especially the Discord op, puts a lot of pressure on Satay Strikers Reinhardt.
Yes, and now Daring Durians have around a bit less than 2 minutes to cap one tick from Satay Strikers defense. And if they do that, there will be a clean sweep 4-0 in the EZClap All-Stars event. Satay Strikers need to rally here if they want to put that number 1 on the board, unless they go on to eat eggs for supper.
Are we gonna currently there's both. We're gonna see Satay Strikers stick to the Moira goats. Interesting. Maybe they're trying to win with the sustain, I guess.
I don't know whether they can sustain and have the advantage for 2 minutes, though Zen in the long run will probably favor Daring Durance more.
Or this time, Satay Strikers, are they gonna hold the high ground? No, I guess not. I mean, I don't. Okay, preferably the Zara will hold high ground so that she can be not pressured, like less pressured, and still pour in the damage into the back line. However, Satay Strikers
They
are
are
not going
trying
to rush
to-
it in fact.
They're trying to hold the corner and trying to
Oh.
rush them, but I think they're just scouting or something. But what's there to scout? You know the enemy is running goats.
They tried to
Adro.
do a play, but then Jabunsi caught it out to the
Yeah.
Diva.
And they are forced to back out. Stun comes out, Charmaine. The Discord just lands and he's already forced. Racer Boy already gets 2 and next rank is solo right now. All of Satay Strikers are solo. And with that, they're just on the verge of losing the point. It looks like Deadpool already gave up. And Daring Durance, they will probably take this point. And with that, the fruit, even though Fafab preferred Satay, even though you preferred Satay, it seems like the Durant in this spectrum wins out the food war.
Yeah, sadly enough. Sadly enough, the food I don't like is
So I
winning.
guess you know what that means, Mememachine.
What? Hmm?
Eat your fruits because they're healthier than meat. So Actually, Durian isn't even that healthy. Right, yeah. But you know the peanut sauce of the satay is really probably very greasy and fattening,
They
right?
say the peanut sauce is not healthy. In fact,
Yeah, that's why
it-
Mememachine, when you order satay, eat the cucumber that comes on the side.
I eat the rice instead.
Yeah, and then you get extra carbs.
That's right.
And then it seems like the King of Fruits won the match this time, and we're heading to a 1 minute break, and we have an interesting game mode involving the two of us. Catch you guys later at the other side. See ya.
Yeah, you explain.
Hello, we are back, and after the final normal map with normal teams, Daring Durians get the 4-0, but that is besides the point. We're entering game mode solo carry. But who will be the carry, Mememachine?
It'll be us casters the carry.
So on one side you have a diamond player, and on the other side we have this brick abuser who peaked 4.3k, but since he abused brick, let's minus maybe 1,000, so we're even basically. So basically what this game mode is, it will be we're drafting the teams from the player pool. Actually, Mememachine, you're supposed to be part of the player pool. I don't even know why you're here, but anyway, we're trying to draft from the player pool, and we're supposed to short call for them in the map. I don't even know what map will be. I'm so unprepared for this. I hope I don't let my team down at all. So the players will all be muted. They cannot communicate among themselves. The only source of communication with me. So basically what I'm doing is I'm a stream sniper and I'm telling them what they need to do. So if a McCree is flanking, I'll just tell them to turn back, just kill the McCree, so no one can flank in this game mode because they are basically going to be seen.
That feels good, man. No more flanking Rhines anymore.
Yeah, we
No,
saw
see
enough
those
of that.
flanking Rhines.
Mememachine, it did not work. What
It always does not
before?
work.
It did not work before when they did not know, but now I don't think it will work ever again.
It never worked. It never has. Maybe
So
only when.
Mememachine, what do you think? What do you think of your strategy for this?
I ask one person to play break and I teach him how to play break.
Uh,
No, but depends on the map. Mostly, I'm probably gonna ask them to go rush, or probably hyper spam, either or.
you know what? These players are probably better than me. I'll just let them choose their comp and then just help them in the comms.
We'll see. We'll see. I also don't want to leak too much of my strats.
So, I believe we're gonna be taking a quick break. So, we'll be entering the draft, and we'll be entering a quick break soon. And when we come back, you'll see us two trying to carry our teams to victory, and that's another break. See ya. So what's up everyone, me and Mememachine are back, and we are joined now by Crescent, who's the owner of EZClap, and he will be adminning the draft. So hello Crescent.
Hello.
My fellow brick player.
Let's go. Okay. Okay, so for those who are unsure on how the game mode works, so basically what's gonna happen is rXis and EZClap will be in charge of two teams. So essentially you can look at them as the coaches for their team. So they'll be drafting up their own 6-man roster from the player pool that we have today. And then the only twist throughout the game is the players are not allowed to communicate among each other. They only can listen in to their coaches, or in this case their casters. So, the players are muted throughout the whole game, and only the casters will be talking among themselves. So they have to listen to whatever the casters calls is. So the casters will be in charge of like drafting the team comp, positioning, all rotation, anything they'll do it all. So I think we should get started, right? You all ready to draft?
Sure.
Okay. You all can decide who wants to start
Who
first.
goes first?
Yep.
You're rock paper scissors. Mememachine.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, 3.
Hey, show your hand.
Yeah, 3, 2,
Oh,
1.
wait, just not rock paper scissors. You don't know how to play this game.
Okay lah.
Bro, rock paper scissors shoot. Okay, Mememachine, you go first. You won.
I'll take Xeno Fly first.
I knew it.
Take the big
whatever.
shot first.
Okay.
Then you get to pick 2, right?
Do I pick 2 or 1?
We can do 1, 1, 1, 1. Easier.
1, 1, 1, 1. Okay.
Yep.
Let me think. I will pick. Can I stick the high value players? I'll pick Phantoms. Phantoms. Phantom with a Z.
Okay, I'll take Shamaine.
Why did you put my face on the icon production? What the hell?
Alright, go on.
You picked the good tank.
You should have used this as the photo. Or wait. Let me
I
take
need to
this
check
one.
some people's, man.
Go on, change
I'll
it to this.
pick Deadpool.
Okay.
It's, so that's
Alright,
probably my DPS done, right?
I'll pick
Yeah, that's
Claire.
right.
I'll pick you up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I don't need worry of tanks, because Mememachine already has his tanks, so I'll save them for last. So now I just need to fight for supports, right? So
Wow, the big brain strats. Holy crap.
Yeah, I already
I
thought
think-
about it.
I never thought of that. That's insane. Okay.
that's true, alright.
Holy crap. Yeah, that is true.
The tank's already in my head already. I got it
Yeah.
down.
I'll pick Adro.
Okay.
I'll take Yabunsi.
Right.
I'll take. Mm, Ivan. I'll ask him play supporter.
Alright.
Well, force another break. I'll pick let me think. I think I'll take Nabbit.
Okay.
I'll take next rank.
Okay. Okay,
Your
last
turn,
pick.
Mememachine.
Yeah, I need to think. I need to find the last DPS. Let me try to remember.
By the way, can you check your OBS real quick?
Okay, wait. Think I'll pick Spirits then.
Okay, now I'll pick Racer Boy. Okay, so that should be the team. So my team will be Phantoms, Deadpool, Adriel, Ivan, next rank Racer Boy. What about
My-
you,
My
Mememachine?
team will be Xenofly, Charmaine, Claire, Yabunsi, Nabit, and Spirits.
So we should be getting in the game soon. I don't even know what map we'll be playing.
Uh,
So I believe we still go to the VCs, right?
Yep.
Wait, no, but they haven't stopped yet. So
Oh,
I
now
guess
everything has changed. Everything has changed now.
Mememachine, look, I won. I won, okay? I won. Look, I
I
won.
won one. I don't know what map we
Wait,
didn't win
how
that
about
map,
even
but I won.
what the-
We
Why?
didn't win.
Oh my god, this picture so unglams, yeah.
Yeah. Just use the one for this.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna be hopping the comps? Hmm.
Yeah. So
So-
I mean, we already have. For me already. I mean, I've already picked the fellow brick player. You know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Unless I force him to lose here, you never know.
So Mememachine, maps is icon wall. Seems like I'll be on defenses. I'm
Fine.
gonna start thinking.
First map. First part and the third part is the break part. The second one, you just do whatever they want.
I think we should be going to our respective VCs soon. So I think the production stream will be heard us for a while. Anything you wanna say? Any banter you wanna say to me?
I'll say just good luck. I picked the ace.
You pick the ace.
Yeah,
You think
one
you got the ace? Sure.
You know,
Okay.
I guess. If you
Okay,
know what
good
I
luck.
mean.
So me and Mememachine will be now hopping into our respective VCs to carry our team. Yeah. Actually, since you're on defense, you're on a disadvantage, yeah. Because if they're on attack, right, they can just stream snipe our com and just swap because you're on attack.
That's true.
It's 2-2-2, right?
Yeah, it's okay. I think with the better team.
What are we playing?
What do you guys want to play? I up to you guys.
I mean, if they run Ryan Zaya, we can just go Hawk Zaya and counter that, break the Ryan shield.
I see they pick something first. I see what they pick first. Maybe they're stupid enough to go their comp first.
Okay, bye.
Why did you say all
Bye.
players mute mics?
Only mute ah. Okay, yeah.
Just don't talk
Good luck, good luck.
Your mom.
Yep.
Oh my god, so awkward yeah, like talking to blank wall. They're going dive by the way, they're going Winston, Diva, Brick, Zen, Genji, Sombra, so I think we should play counter dive So Roadhog or something Roadhog Zaya, is it?
Attackers incoming.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
But they're not stopping them.
Hello.
I think I think they're staying the same comp.
Thanks.
They're going Orisa. Then I got Orisa, Diva, Mercy, Zen. No, they're going dive, never mind. Winston, Diva, Genji, Sombra. They're going through main. I'll try Sombra going through the left choke. Sombra at the mini there beside you, Adra. Zio. Nice. Yamusi won Nice. They're not close to any outs. Spirit's coming in through the left choke at the door there now. Nice. The guy's stupid, so why he plays Sombra. I can obviously scout him. The Genji out 70%. Shaman is half. Sombra going through the mini beside you. Never mind. He had the behind the mini. Zero fly one. Yamunsi got Blade next fight, by the way. Genji got Blade next fight, they also got Trance. They got Reaper now instead of Sombra.
My ultimate is charging. Group up here. My ultimate is charging.
I think you guys need to back up. They got Blade they got Blade. Yeah. Nice. They got break out soon. You got grab then coming up. I think just give it up They got both tanks out next fight.
The payload.
The cycle, peace be upon you.
You guys can just stop if you feel like it whenever. There's a Genji on top of you guys behind.
Hold up first. Get back. Yeah, drop down. Try, just hold it, just high and push. If they got no one to touch point, you can. Okay, McCree drop down to Mega. He's going up. Try rush the Ashe rush. Nice. Mercy's out of position. Okay, she flew back. The Zara's alone. Okay. Just push cut. Nobody can touch cut yet. Let's try push it. Now kill the Hawk is rushing in front. McCree flanking, McCree flanking. McCree one, and never mind. Just continue pushing, it's fine. Just hold. McCree's flanking the second. The bridge, I mean. Just hold. Don't worry, we got the whole cut. Okay, back up now. Yeah, back up. We go for next side. We pushed it already, half of uncontested, don't worry. Now we're gonna have rally. Okay, their Zen is 90% to ult now. They got Graph also and High Noon. They're all on the look. Okay, McCree is low ground, Xenofly's pushing. Okay.
Yamusi got bait, they got 5 outs already, they got all the outs except Reaper out. Xenofly 1 now. Help them. Adro.
Oh, jump. Yes, there we go. Careful for the hog will go. Zen flanking on bridge. Zen is going on the bridge. Be careful, Zen is behind. Focus. The Zarya first, or the hog. Just clear them from the point. They're not touching. Okay, never mind. Fine, just go. Next fight. They got no ults left. They use all of their ults. Currently, we have the primal. Okay. Yeah, currently they're still holding the high ground. If you can, we can go through the left. Just walk through underneath, go around. Zen is currently on cards. He's alone on card only. Never mind, he's pushing up forward. Yeah, just.
Nah. I think you guys need help next rank. Ah, never mind. You can rest, I think, there's no one there. They coming close to Death Blossom, they got Monkey out. Nice kill. Monkey Discord 1. Reaper teleporter on point. You guys need to touch. He's trying to C9. Nice. Yeah, Bunsi is left in the main choke there on Phantoms. Nice. Hey, the attack don't pick anything first. We see what they run on defense, then we counter. Don't pick anything.
Second one, let's see. Let me think first. See what they run. Because there's no they like to run the double hit scan. If you guys can hold the choke, then don't give them space, like play the corners. I think you can. You wanna go like a Ryan Sig, and then we just play the off angle. So one person holds the main choke and the Sig holds the left choke. We can have like a Genji if you want. Then we have a Genji, and then we have like a McCree or Ashe on the right flank with the Sig. Can go McCree Ashe? Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, you wanna? Yeah, that's good. So we're setting up with Shamaine and the Ana on the Shamaine, Ana, and Yabunsi in the main choke where Ryan is, and then the Sig and the Sig Ashe Mercy on the right choke with the Xenofly. Actually, no, sorry, my bad. Spirits, you go with the Ryan, the left side. The left, yeah, further back. You see where the Ana is, roughly there. Yeah, then Genji goes with Xenofly, my bad. Yeah, they're going with the Genjis. They got Moira's Zen. So care the Zen is gonna be. Oh, never mind. Zen swap to Lucio. Okay, they're gonna run very rush. So Ryan, come back, run back. Yeah. Oh, they help Xenofly. They're gonna rush him soon. Never mind, they're rushing to the core. They're holding, they're holding. Back. Slow. Remember, just buy time for Ashe to get value. Genji flanking. Genji's in the back line. Reaper TP out. Genji's still flanking. He's on Ashe. Just kill the Genji. Focus Genji and then just kill. Never mind. Remember, wait, you guys can rush Reaper. I mean, Ryan is not there. Rush one call. You can either rush. Okay, never mind. Back. Help Spirit. Ryan is back. Help your Ryan, support your Ryan.
Only left Ashe. Nice one. They got Mercy out, that's it. They are close to Sigma out. 60% to Genji.
My ultimate ability is charging. My objective A is captured.
There's a Genji on your right.
My
Deadpool.
ultimate is almost ready.
They're all coming out to the bridge there. Genji coming to you. Deadpool. Mercy one, guys. Nice. I think they need back out. They know healer already. Yeah, just push the point. They got Dragon Blade, but they know Nano. I think they're gonna vault the Dragon Blade.
Push together, help Xeno fly. Yeah, Spirit's just oh shit. Just back up. Yeah, back. We can do the damage boost blade next fight. Okay, they still got the graph, but now they have Reaper also. Genji's on the right side, he's shoot. Okay, Genji run on the right, Reaper is like on the right side, staircase there. Oh, never mind, he TP on top. He's on the wooden platform on the right side point. He's right, left side.
Good try.
Good try.
I suck so bad. That was my fault. That was
Don't
my
worry
fault.
about
Sorry.
it. Yeah.
I suck so fucking bad.
Oh.
Oh, Mememachine, how's that?
GG's, I guess.
Did you tell your team what composition you guys were running?
Yeah.
You know you play Sombra, I can stream snipe, right?
Oh shit.
Why do you think your Sombra got caught all the time?
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that.
And you know on when we are attacking, right? I was just waiting for you to choose the defense comp, then we just swap.
Yeah, I know, that's why when we were attacking, we also tried to do that. Then,
But you
I
guys
don't
just
know.
stuck to dive, that's why. We played Hawk Zaya, then you guys still play dive.
Yeah, we have like a Genji one trick, we had this break, and I was like, makes sense. Hawk Zara.
Yeah, anyway, I won, man. Where was your ace, huh? I thought you had a better draft.
I thought I had
So,
I mean, it's fine,
uh,
GG's.
so this is the final event of the EZClap All Star. So you guys found this fun. EZClap, not this EZClap, the server EZClap actually hosting weekly PUGs on Friday, I believe 8:30 p.m. So it's just a fun time. It's not gonna be as wacky as today. It's just normal rank, but with fun people to meet new friends along as well. It's a fun community thing, and if you're interested, do join into the server. And special events like this do happen once in a while, and I'm always happy to cover them with Uwu and our production, which is Fraudy. And shoutouts to Fraudy and Lumos, our observer. Shout out to Fafab. He's not here today, but he's not here right now, but he was cussing earlier. And yeah,
GG's had a fun time. It's a nice event. Do you, as the chat or at least the community, want more of this? We can always host more of it. It's really, really fun.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not 2 maps of goats, man.
Goats, man. We love it. The people playing love it, though.
Yeah. Anyway, I won. I won the thing.
True.
So it's quite convincingly. Road and smoke.
I mean, just GG's, man. I forgot about the Sombra thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I think like it's really hard, especially when you're playing when you can't comms with each other. And, like
The hardest one would be for Brick and the Zen. I should have probably like the Brick and the Zen have to go together. And then like I also didn't think of the Sombra. That one was purely my
Wait,
fault.
Mememachine, do you help your team out track?
No, I mean yeah, obviously, yes.
Yeah,
After every fight, I just tell my team their enemy outs all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we did get all track, but I think we didn't plan our ults as well.
Yeah.
We know what they have in mind, so we don't know what to use. Everyone's just like looking at us, like, what are we doing?
I probably should.
I think you could have been a bit more competitive if you're like more experienced in it, lah.
Yeah, this is our
like,
first,
yeah, it's a first time shop thing.
Hey man, I won, so
Yeah, one fair, yeah, we can't argue with that.
I'll come back next time in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I think from the players' perspective also, there's pretty positive feedback for this mode, especially. Like they really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like the challenge, you know, like trying to listen to someone like really
it was,
closely.
it was quite sad though. We couldn't see the Mega Heroes thing.
Unfortunate.
Yeah,
I think not gonna lie, most people are hoping they don't get that.
Yeah, actually, I was hoping I didn't want to cast that at all. So it's gonna be I was like it's gonna be like such a shit show, man.
Yeah,
but then to spectate is gonna be very funny though.
Yeah, it's
because of the huge heroes and all the gimmicks they can have.
Yeah, I think of like some really fun and dumb
Well,
gameplay at the same time.
Preston, why don't you introduce your server to the chat? I was actually telling them about it. What do you guys do and how can they join?
I think you covered most of it. I think if you want to join, that's a bit hard. I don't know if I can plug the Discord link, but I can follow my stream. I put it on my stream link. It's always on my stream link. You want to join? Yeah, feel free to join. Yeah, everyone there is really friendly and nice. Try our best at Role PUGs. For those who are unaware, we have this thing called PUG season. So it's something like a competitive season where you rack up points. But essentially for our server, it's more of you rack up achievements in a sense. So like, just to give you an example if you're curious, we have like different type of achievements for different type of heroes. So the whole point is, throughout the PUGs gameplay or PUGs games rather, you try to get like these wacky achievements for each hero. So I give you an example. There is one for Echo where you need to get 3 ultimates in one duration of Echo ultimate, if that makes sense. So like, you get increased all charge as Echo, so the challenge is to pull off 3 ultimates in one run. Yeah, so essentially people that are trying to complete these very wacky challenges, and like if they do it, then they get like a little prize that I make for them. So yeah, feel free if you
Okay, so for the quiz, the first one I think it was next rank, right?
Okay.
And the second one it was Phantoms. Third one it was no. Second one. Okay, we are the prizes correspondent to the
no,
four.
it's not,
Okay, I just tell you the four is Phantoms next rank, Ivanko and Shadow Litten.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
So that should be it for today. Mememachine, I'm sure we all had a lot of fun, and this is the two of us signing off.
GG's,
you guys.
See you next time.